So I'll make it really simple. With everything going on in college football right now, all the NIL craziness, we've got 3 tiers, and today I'm going to tell you guys if your team cheats or no, or maybe I'm not sure. And guys, what's going on with NIL right now? Teams are weaponizing it. I warned the NCAA this was going to happen. When you don't punish Texas A&M in 2022, other teams are going to see that they can blatantly weaponize NIL recruiting. And these teams, a lot of these teams technically are cheating. It's against the rules, but they know the NCAA is not going to investigate it, so they do it anyways, especially after seeing what Texas A&M got away with in 2022. We're seeing crazy things from several schools that are blatantly cheating and giving kids NIL deals just to commit to their program, which is against the law, against the rules, but they don't enforce it, guys. So these are the schools that cheat, teams that don't cheat, and then a few teams that I'm not sure. So just 3 tiers, very simple. Let's kick it off, and we're kicking it off. These are all the Power 5 teams, by the way, guys. We're kicking it off with Georgia Tech. I'm going to go ahead and say no, they don't cheat. Next, Michigan State, 1,000%. Several players, they weaponize NIL. Clemson, I do not believe they do. Ohio State, nope. And people will get mad at me on this. Find me one reported NIL deal on an Ohio State recruit. Find me one. Quinn Ewers was already on campus when he got his NIL deal with Ohio State. There was not one single reported deal. If you want to challenge me on it, go find it. There's not one. That's not how Ohio State recruits. It's not how Ryan Day recruits. Trust me on it, guys. Kentucky, so this is only going to be for college football, but I'm sure Kentucky cheats in basketball, but I'm just going to say not sure. Because, well, no, they have a really shady offensive line coach, I think. Florida, yeah. Florida has a real issue with their NIL, apparently. It's very dysfunctional. Pittsburgh, I don't know with Pittsburgh. I'm going to say no because they lost Jordan Addison to USC. But, yeah, I mean, I haven't heard a single recruit that they've used NIL. Purdue, I'm going to say no. Oregon, they used it today to get Dante Moore. So the 5-star quarterback commits to Oregon, and the reported deal was $4 million, and his parents got jobs with Nike or something like that. So that is crazy. Auburn is one. I'll just say I'm not sure because they're such a dumpster fire of a program. They really haven't landed any top recruits, so maybe they'll start using it. Oklahoma, I'm going to say no. I don't think they do. Vanderbilt, I would hope not. If they do, that'd be sad. Virginia Tech, I'll say no. Oklahoma State, Oklahoma State has a sneaky good class, but their class is mainly just 3 stars. I don't think so. And they lost a 4-star recruit. He flipped to Ohio State. I'm going to say, oh no, that was Texas Tech. Never mind. But I'm going to say no. Next, North Carolina. I'm going to say I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure they're basketball. There's stuff going on there. But with football, Mac Brown has landed a few big-time recruits, but I don't think it was due to NIL. Miami, Miami is another one. They signed a high 4-star quarterback to a $9 million deal. Jaden Rashada is his name. And he's not even a 5-star, and it was a $9 million deal. Unbelievable. Colorado, let's hope not. Texas Tech, no. LSU, absolutely. And then I'll put the teams that really cheat at the front. I'll put the teams that really cheat. So we got to move these teams like this. We got to move Oregon up. LSU is desperate. They're going to do it with Brian Kelly trying to recruit. What a dumpster fire of a hire that was. Michigan, no. Washington State, no. Utah, no. Gee, oh, man. Wake Forest, no. Maryland probably does. I haven't heard with Maryland, but Mike Loxley, that's a shady program, man. Terrence Lewis might have been before NIL was even a thing. I don't know, man. Maryland, I don't hate Maryland, but they are kind of shady. South Carolina, I haven't heard much. They did get a good Spencer Rattler from the portal. I don't know. Maybe that's mean. Maybe I should put them in no. I don't know, though, with South Carolina. Texas, Yeah, come on, guys. Let's not kid ourselves. So Alabama's an interesting one. Saban does not like the idea of paying recruits before they get to the school because it's bad for your locker room, very similar to Ryan Day. Alabama did pay a transfer portal 5-star kid, Eli Ricks, $1 million, but I'm going to say no. Because Alabama, guys, people will say, oh, you're naive. Of course they pay kids. Like, Alabama can get whoever they want, really. They don't need to, like, give a kid an NIL deal. And it's also horrible for your locker room. USC, like with Malachi Nelson, I don't think Lincoln Riley got Malachi Nelson before like NIL was even that big, and then he just followed him to USC. But it is interesting. So they have a receiver, Zach Branch, who's the #1 receiver in the country, and he's like flirting with Texas A&M, and people are speculating the reason he's committed currently to USC. People are saying the reason he's flirting with Texas A&M is to try and get a bigger and oh yeah, with Jordan Addison. Although that's the transfer portal, but we know what they did to Jordan Addison. Let's be real. Stanford, I'd hope not. ASU, probably they're a party school. I mean, I don't know, but probably. Illinois, let's hope not. Washington, no. Iowa, no. Although they did get a superstar offensive tackle, but no. Oh man, so Tennessee, they gave a 5-star quarterback a multi-year $8 million NIL deal this year. The 2023 kid, he's a top 10 quarterback. Iowa State, no. Penn State, no. Nebraska, no. Oregon State, I hope not. Syracuse, the Carrier Dome, I don't think so. Indiana, maybe in basketball, but no. Virginia, no. Mississippi State, I don't know. They're an SEC program. They really haven't landed any highly ranked. I'm going to say no. Well, you never know with these SEC teams, but Ole Miss, they have to be. I mean, Ole Miss cheated before it was cool. Ole Miss cheated in 2014 for Laramie Tunsil, Laquan Treadwell, and Robert Kimdichie. So you would we'll leave them there. Here's Louisville. Yeah, we got to move Louisville to the front. Yeah, these are like we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. So these are like the main teams. Yeah, Louisville with 2 kids already, Reuben Owens and DeAndre Moore Jr. Massive NIL deals. Arizona, I'm gonna say no. Duke, I mean you could say for basketball, but football, there's no way. Minnesota, no. Boston College, no. Arkansas, I would say, I mean, I don't know, but they haven't landed anyone. Mizzou, maybe, but I'll put them in no. Wisconsin, no. UCLA, I don't think so. I mean, who have they landed? California, no. West Virginia, nope. Baylor, nope. NC State, no. Kansas State, no. Florida State is a really interesting one. You kind of have to feel bad for what happened to Florida State last year with Travis Hunter. Everyone talked about the fact that Travis Hunter flipped to, Jackson State, and the #1 player going to Jackson State is so rare. People don't remember. Travis Hunter was committed to Florida State for 2 years. And then on National Signing Day, you lose him to Jackson State. Florida State probably cheats, but just for that situation, I feel bad for him. I'm going to put him in no. I feel bad for him. Northwestern, absolute. I'm kidding. Kansas, no. Kansas basketball, I don't think so either. TCU, no. Rutgers and Greg Schiano, they're really dirty. Greg Schiano is Satan. That's according to Tennessee fans. And then Georgia, yeah, the A.J. Harris recruitment was a dead giveaway. But if Georgia cheated last year, they did a good job of hiding it. They really did. And then if I were to move these teams are all just smushed into here. I mean, the teams that certainly don't cheat would be like, obviously Northwestern, teams like that, Vanderbilt, teams like that. So, but then, guys, the main ones, the main culprits right now, maybe this list will get updated. Maybe Michigan decides to give out an NIL deal. Maybe Ohio State, maybe Clemson. But right now, these are the main culprits. And A&M, my God. Miami, These are rumored multiple deals. All of these teams, I'm for sure know they've given kids deals. We know with Jordan Addison, with USC, with Texas, Arch Manning doesn't need money, but there's been other guys like Terrence Brooks. They gave a deal to flip him last year on National Signing Day. LSU, certainly. Ole Miss. I really haven't heard Ole Miss, but if you're going to cheat in 2014, you're certainly going to do NIL cheating. Georgia, yeah, but they keep it under wraps. They do a good job. And then Kentucky, maybe we should move Kentucky down. Yeah, that's not fair to them. That really isn't. But guys, this is the current NIL situation. Again, for the teams that do cheat, because it technically is cheating, you're not allowed to do it. It's just the NCAA doesn't enforce the proper rules for NIL. And Texas A&M signed the greatest class in history in 2022, and other teams like Miami, like Tennessee, like Louisville, like Oregon, these teams see that Texas A&M, doesn't get penalized at all, so there's no incentive against not using NIL. And then there are people of these fan bases who say, you're so gullible, obviously Ohio State pays kids. Show me the deal then. Where is the deal? I want to see the NIL deal. Show me the deal. Show me a deal for an Alabama player. I need proof. I can show you a deal for multiple. Walter Nolan? How about the kid that reclassified from 2023 to 2022, the defensive lineman, just to get an NIL deal for Texas A&M? Oh my God. Miami, it's already been rumored. All of these teams, come on, guys. Listen, I have nothing against these programs. They just cheat. It's okay to admit it. It's okay. It's not, it is what it is. So, guys, that's the NIL situation, right? And they're probably going to get away with it. They are. They're going to get away with it. Congratulations. That's the NIL situation, guys. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description. I'm, of course, the Depressed Ginger. Thank you for watching.